YouTubers, how you doing? Well, tonight I'm going to be talking about a new product which I've been playing with over the last couple of days, called EzScreenPrints. Now, first of all I want to talk about how I discovered this product. One of my friends and fellow artists, Lisa Potencio, has a channel, and I've been watching a lot of her videos over the last few years, and I'd noticed that she'd had a lot of her own silk screens with her own images on it. And of course, naturally, I just thought, you know, Lisa's obviously has a background in printmaking, because creating a photographic screen print isn't something that normal people do. It's not something that you do at home. You're normally supposed to have like a dark room, you have a light box, you have photosensitive emulsion that you need to use. I even remember from uni doing photographic screen prints. You know, you were in the dark room, you had to apply your photosensitive emulsion to the screen and get it just right. And then you had to expose your image on a light box for, you know, a set amount of time, which I don't remember. You know, it was a really complicated process to get to an end result, but well worth it. And so, you know, I'd always loved it, and when I left uni, when I left uni, I thought, well, there's no way that I'm ever going to be able to afford to set up my own darkroom, the light box, and all of this setup, you know. So I sort of put that to the back burner. But anyway, so Lisa, I saw Lisa's images, and we got talking, and she was telling me about this product, EzScreenPrints, where you get photosensitive fabric, and you expose your image, and you can create awesome stencils. So first of all, you know, thank you, Lisa. You know, this is amazing. I love it, the product, and yeah. So first of all, second of all, I should say, I want to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so I created this image in Photoshop. It's quite detailed. There's a face, you know, there's a sewing machine, row of sewing machines I stuck. Just, you know, lots of little imagery. Now, could you imagine trying to carve that out in using an X-Acto knife? How long it would take you to get all of the details? You know, you really couldn't cut out that level of detail with an X-Acto knife without it being a little bit jagged and a little bit sharp. You know what I mean? And it would probably take you forever. But with this process, you know, you get fantastic results, and you don't actually have to do any carving. So what you're going to need is, you're going to need some overhead transparency paper. It says you can use white paper, but you will have to expose the light sensitive paper longer with white paper. So I'm using overhead projection paper. Now, one of the most important things to remember is your image has to be black and white, like this, black, white. There's got to be no grey tones. It doesn't work that well. So whatever image you're going to print, please be aware that it has to be black and white image. That works the best. So how it works is, basically you print this out, you put it on top of your photo emulsion, you expose it to a light source, leave it, and then you rinse it off in some water for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so at least, and then you get this. This is the face, upside down. Upside down, Miss Jane? No! Remember Mr. Squiggle? So from that image I got this, and as you can see it, sort of the negative. And really complicated and delicate and amazing. So I'm going to be showing you how to create this. So from that, I printed it out on paper. I just put it down onto some white paper and ran some ink over it. And I got this, and as you can see, it turned out pretty good, didn't it? Yeah, amazing! Alright, So So I'm going to show you the image that I'm going to be demoing, and it's actually a Celtic cross, which has got complicated lines and detail, but as you notice, it's got strong white and black lines. There's no grey tones, so that's what's the most important thing. Actually, there is grey tones there, isn't there? Look at that, there's grey tone. Alright, we're just going to skip that over. There's no grey tones, it's just black and white. Alright? Got it. Good. So we're going to be doing this. Now let's quickly talk about some of the equipment that you're going to need. All of the equipment you can actually get from their website. They have a list of things that you need to use. But being the big DIY person that I am, if I can find it at home or make it, I'll do it. First of all, you're going to need a piece of clear material. This is actually just a glass frame. You can use plexiglass, whatever it is, but it's got to be clear and clean. Next, you're going to be needing a board which has a black fabric material on it. Now on their website they talk about they have black felt that you can buy all ready to go, but for me all I've done is I've just taken a stretch canvas board, stuck on a black old t-shirt and stapled it down, and I've got my black board. So, you know, didn't cost me anything. And you're going, well, what do you need that for? And what do you need the glass for? Well, for me, it's best if I actually explain it while I'm doing the process rather than trying to explain it now. But those are the things that you have to have prepared, ready to go beforehand. So you've got those, you've got your image that you're going to transfer, and also you need your, obviously, your easy photo sensitive paper, which you get from ordering it from their website, and it comes in, you can get it in rolls or just normal sheets. I actually got 5 rolls, and I can cut them down to size to suit the size of this. Now, very important, make sure you do an experiment piece first. Now, because I'm doing this at night, I'm going to be using my overhead lamp as my light box, and I'll be exposing it for around 25 minutes. I found that that works really good. But if you're going to be doing it in the daylight, from what I've read, it's about a minute, give or take 5 seconds either way to expose it. So obviously the lamp, you must expose it longer. Alright, well, I think that's about it. Let's just get into doing it. Yay!